yesripa. Kweku debio sisi nkrofo. Nasu kweku Anancy. Niu yesripa.
Whippersnappers, in collaboration with the Lanza Royal International School Winneba, proudly present the story of Kwaku Anancy, son of Nyami the Sky God, and how his stories and wisdom have been passed from person to person all the way around the world.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
Today, we are going to share with you some of our traditional Anancy stories.
Kwaku Anancy is a half man, half spider.
He's a Ghanaian, and his name Kwaku means he's a Wednesday born.
Anancy means spider in tree, which is the language spoken by the Ashantis.
We are from Land of Royal International School, Winneba. We speak Fanti and Efutu.
We are in the central region of Ghana, and our capital is Cape Coast.
Cape Coast is famous for its castles. Then we will tell you more about them later.
So at the beginning of the project, we asked the children to draw Anancy and describe his character.
Who is Kwaku Anancy?
Kwaku Anancy is
A deceiver, thief, and a liar.
lazy, selfish, greedy. He's wicked and careless. He's always hungry.
He is funny. But I can be charming too.
The story of Anancy and the pot of wisdom.
Once upon a time, there lived a creature who was half man and half spider. His name was Kwaku Anancy, and he lived in a little village in the Ashanti region of Ghana with his wife and children. One day, Nyami the Sky God appeared to Anancy and said,
Hey, Kwaku Anancy, Chiana no. Mina Nyami the Sky God. Make it come take this pot of wisdom. Make it take it go and look after it. Midasi, Shida, Ojogba.
Anancy was so excited, he took the pot and forgot to say thank you to Nyami the Sky God. He rushed home to show his pot of wisdom to his wife and children. Just watch and see how greedy and selfish Anancy can be.
Yeah, Kwaku Anancy the Spider-Man.
Look at what the Sky God gave me. It's the pot of wisdom, and I'm not going to share it with anyone.
Hello, Anancy. I like your pot. What's inside it?
It's full of wisdom, and it's going to make me rich, famous, and intelligent.
Anancy, give us some of your wisdom, please.
No. I'm not going to share my wisdom pots with anyone.
Mom, Kwaku Anancy doesn't want to share his wisdom pot with anyone. Why? Is he have 2 streaks again? Yes. Come and see. He's climbing the tree.
So Kwaku Anancy came up with a mischievous plan to climb a tree.
Oh, my lovely wife and daughter, spin me a web.
Oh, yes, Anancy. We love spinning webs.
Tie the pot of wisdom to my belly. Now I'm going to climb to the top of the tree so no one could take the pot of wisdom from me.
Anancy, do you think that's a wise thing to do?
Anancy, don't you think you should share the pot of wisdom with your wife and children? Just look at me climb the tree and keep all the wisdom for myself.
So Anancy started climbing the tree, but kept slipping and sliding and sliding and slipping down. And all his children were laughing at him. and his son said,
Anancy, you will never climb the tree with the pot of wisdom on your belly. You need to put it at your back.
As soon as the pot of wisdom was tied to Anancy's back, he started climbing swiftly and triumphantly to the top of the tree.
Anancy, 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 hey, Anancy.
Ha ha ha! Look at me! I'm on top of the tree and no one could take the pot of wisdom from me.
Yes, but Anancy, without us, you wouldn't have been on top of the tree. We were the ones who told you to put the pot of wisdom at your back.
How can that be? My own son is cleverer than me, even when I have the wisdom pot hidden in the tree.
Suddenly, Anancy became angry because he came to realize that his sons were wiser than him.
I'm so angry. I'm really angry. What is this pot doing for me?
Anancy was so annoyed that he threw the pot of wisdom from the tree onto the ground, scattering into thousands of pieces.
A piece of wisdom! Hooray! Hooray!
Anancy's children collected one piece each and shared the rest with other members of their community. From that day on, Nyame the Sky God's wisdom was passed from person to person and shared all around the world. So here are some of the proverbs that the children learned from the pot of wisdom.
Do not judge a book by its cover.
Don't pull a cart before a horse.
Not all that glitters is gold. Every cloud has a silver lining. Bye!
Oh, are you wondering what Nyame the Sky God means? The name means He who knows and sees everything.
If you think the story of Anancy is done, you're wrong. It's only just begun.
Over 400 years ago, the British, Dutch and Portuguese arrived in Ghana, which used to be called the Gold Coast. They built forts and castles. They enslaved our great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents.
They captured our ancestors and took them to Brazil, America, and the Caribbean.
Many of our African ancestors died on the way.
And those who survived were made to work on sugar, tobacco, and cotton plantations.
They traveled on ships.
But they didn't travel alone. They took the Anancy stories with them.
Daylight come and me want go home. Day-o. Daylight come and me want go home. One of the Caribbean countries that they were taken to was Jamaica, which is where my family are from. In Jamaica, the Anancy stories are very popular and they have been passed down from generation to generation. One of my favourite Anancy stories is Anancy and the Red Flowers. Would you like me to tell you the story? Yeah? Okay. I'll share it with you. I'll play the part of Anancy and Miss Rabbit. In the Caribbean, we're gonna have fun, 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 because the story of Anancy and the red flowers has just begun. I'm Anancy, and I'm always hungry, you know. So I went into the field them to get some food. Not a chinks are scuffling for me. That means there's nothing left in the field them for me. But I saw this red pretty flower. Well, it's pretty to look upon. So I thought I'd take it to Linstead Market and sell it and buy myself some food. But when on my way to Linstead Market, it was so hot. So I fell asleep under a tree. When I wake up, boy, the red flower turned into this dry sin thing. What am I supposed to do with this? Huh? Come here. I know how this problem can be fixed because I'm Anancy and I'm always getting up to tricks. Carry me red flower to Linstead Market, not a quatty word sale. Carry me red flower to Linstead Market, not a quatty word sale. Oh, what a night, what a fright, on a Saturday night. Oh, what a night, what a fright, on a Saturday night. Come buy your soursop, your chicken, rice and peas. Come on everybody and bring your money, please. Oh, there's Sister Rabbit. She's selling rice and peas and my favorite soursop juice. I know how my problem can be fixed because I'm Anancy and I'm always getting up to tricks. Sister Rabbit, swap me some of your soursop juice for some of my red flower things. Sister Rabbit, these red flowers will make a delicious juice that would taste so real. It will give you an energy boost. Try it, Sister Rabbit. You call customers with a holla, and in no time at all you make plenty of dollar. I'll swap it. No worry. These flowers will make me money in a hurry. Tastes good. But me still hungry. Sister Rabbit, swap me some of your rice and peas for me good cooking pot. Sister Rabbit, how you going to cook up your red flowers without a good cooking pot? This cooking pot will make your red flowers into a delicious juice that will taste so real. It will give you an energy boost. You call customers with a holla, and in no time at all you make plenty of dollar. I will swap it. No worry. These flowers will make me money in a hurry. I'm going to take this rice and peas and eat it under the trees so no one can find me and take it off me. Rice and peas under the trees. I'm going to make these red flowers that the lovely Anancy gave me into a lovely juice. Stir up my red flowers. Stir up my red flowers. Stir up my red. Stir up my red. Stir up my red flowers. I can't wait to taste this delicious juice. It looks so delicious. Yuck! Anancy tricked me. It tastes like poison. That Nancy took my good food there and give me this poison to sell. Me can't sell this a poison. Where is that Anancy? If you see that trickster, you tell me where he is because I want to see him. I want back my rice and peas. I want back my soursop juice. Come here, Anancy. Him trick me, you see? That little trickster. I'll get that trickster. I wear him there. Did him go this way or that way? I'll get that little trickster. Him go over here. May I get him, you know? May get that Anancy. Anancy, don't you think you can run from me? Because I can't go get you. Yes, come on, Anancy. The little trickster, the little thief. Am I like a thief? I see that Anancy hiding behind the tree. I see him and he can't fool me. Come out, Anancy. Come out of the tree. Me see you. You trickster. Come and face me. Sister Rabbit, calm down. Don't you know that your red flower juice would taste delicious with the right ingredients? Sister Rabbit, this is how you do it. Stir up the red flour. Come on, everybody now. Stir up the red flour. Stir up the red flowers. Come on, everybody now. Stir up the red flowers. Add a little ginger. Add some cinnamon too. Add a little cinnamon too. Add a little sugar. There's plenty for me and you. Add a little sugar. There's plenty for me and you. Stir up the red flour. Stir up the red flour. Don't forget the orange peel, no. Stir up the red flowers. Stir up the flowers. Let me taste it now. It's delicious. It's surreal. What a good name for it. We'll call it surreal. I'll call customers with a holla, and in no time at all I'll make plenty of dollar. Anancy, this is so real, surreal. Surreal, what a good name. You call customers with a holla, and in no time at all you make plenty of dollar. So if you ever have a problem, you know how it can be fixed. You come and see Anancy, because I'm always getting up to tricks. In the Caribbean, have you had fun? Because the story of Anancy and the Red Flowers is now done. In 1833, Britain passed their Slavery Abolition Act. But it wasn't until years later that the Caribbean countries gained their own independence. On the 6th of August 1962, Jamaica gained independence. And their flag represents yellow, for the sunshine and wealth of the country. Green, for the fertile land and agriculture, because they grow so many fruit and vegetables like plantain, yam, soursop, guinnep, callaloo, but it might be in a can by the time it gets to you, and black, which represents the strength and creativity of the people. After the Second World War, Winston Churchill invited people from the Caribbean to travel to England to rebuild the motherland. Many of those people travelled on the Windrush ship.
Bye-bye, Mama. Yes, Mama. As soon as I reach England, I'll find myself a good church to go to. Of course, Mama, I'm going to buy myself a winter coat. Errol, Pauline, and Marcia, you be good to your grandma, you hear? And as soon as I reach England, I'll find myself some work and I'll send for all of Uno. You put your head to your lesson, you hear me? England, England, they say the streets are paved with silver and gold. England, there's lots of work for me and you. England, England, they say the streets are paved with silver and gold. England, there's lots of work for me and you.
But they didn't travel alone. They took the Anancy stories with them.
In 1955, my grandfather travelled on a boat from Jamaica to London. He settled in Stockwell and he worked in the post office. 5 years later, my grandfather sent for my grandmother, and then 18 months after that, they sent for their 5 children. And one of those children is my mum. My mum always told me to reach for my dreams. And my dream was to become a professional actress. And I got a place at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama. And now I'm a professional actress and storyteller. Let's meet Caroline, the founder of Whippersnappers, and let's find out how famous Anancy is in our local community.
So here I am in rainy Brixton, London, England. And let me ask some of my friends and neighbours what they know about Anancy. Who's Anancy?
Anancy is, boy, what should I call it now? Just, it's a phrase. But Anancy is a long story.
Tell me something about Anancy.
Well, he's a spider and he's a very good trickster.
How did you find out about Anancy?
I'm going to school,
Okay, where did you go to school?
Jamaica.
And what do you know about Anancy?
Then we read Caribbean Reader. And they tell you everything about Anancy and himself. Very clever man.
So now you've heard our Anancy stories, pass them on to a friend. So our Anancy stories never, ever end.
Bonjour, Whippersnappers. Yeah, Papa Nancy the Spider-Man. Kwekwa Nancy, Oni Subai. Kwekwa Nancy, Debi Osisi Krofo, Nasu Kwekwa Nancy, New Year Sleeper. Kwekwo, Debi Osisi Krofo, Nasu Kwekwa Nancy, New Year Sleeper. Osisi Krofo, Nasu Kwekwa Anancy, New Year Sleeper. Kwekwo, Debi Osisi Krofo, Nasu Kwekwa Anancy, New Year slipper.